One of the game's outstanding pitchers, a shut. Here's a chance to show you that lineup for the Rangers. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Adrian Beltre's had some inconsistent years early in his career, but right now he has settled down to me to be the best third baseman in the game of baseball. One of the top fielders at his position.
And we've got Andrus batting. Last night, Rangers picked up the win. So after taking game 1 of 3, they'll try and play for the win here against Seattle.
When you look at this team's last 10 games, they've won 7 of those games, and you see a club that has hit a nice groove.
This ball club is playing a relaxed game right now. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's on. That's a nice way to jumpstart your offense. Got a chance to check out the Mariners and how they line up defensively. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing up?
Well, I love watching Robinson Cano play the position of second base. The way he turns a double play, he has no equal in baseball. But it's just that smooth, nonchalant way he goes about it. But you know the intensity's there. And you watch that arm, there's none better at his position.
We've got Shin-Soo Choo in the box now.
He's a guy struggling right now for his team. Just 10 for his last 44 at bats.
And you know, April's sometimes tough to get going, and he's just trying to pick it up right now.
First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. Over the course of last year, 455 against the Mariners here at Safeco. Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
A good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeout.
And Alex Rodriguez is up the plate. There's one down.
Well, about as lopsided a matchup as we've seen in recent years. In 2011, the Texas Rangers beat the Mariners 15 times, the most wins any team had against a single opponent in the Major League. Well, this is what you want. You've got speed on first base, tie ball game. You have to do what you can to get him in scoring position. Let's see if they get him going.
Rodriguez takes it low. And Seattle's big problem against left-handed pitching showed up mightily, John, especially in that series Steve was talking about against the Rangers.
Definitely.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. He's up with it. Over to second for 1. And 2. Double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. So the first chance for the Mariners coming up. And Yu Darvish is the pitcher. He's starting the game for Texas. Steve, what's he got? Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. This one's going to be fielded by Span. Runs over, puts it away. Now let's have a look at the lineup for the Mariners. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
Well, Robinson Cano, when he steps in the batter's box, keep your eye on him. So many different things he can do. And now, as he's moving on his career, the power numbers are starting to go through the roof.
He waited on that first pitch and took it. It's 1-0.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
1-1 pitch. And there's a called strike at the letters, and it's 1-2.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And out at first.
Nice play by the catcher. Time to get out of the crowd and get over to first base ahead of the batter. Sometimes these things can get away from you. He did a great job keeping it in front.
Good hustle and a great arm. And now Nelson Cruz.
He's been trying to get back on track, but only 8 hits in his last 45. Cold weather has been a thing that I think has really bothered him in the past, and seems to be an issue for him this April as well. And he's just going to wait for the weather to warm up, for the hitting to warm up.
That misses down in the zone. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Nelson Cruz swings and misses at that one. That'll even up the count.
Let's see if he shows a little more discipline at the plate tonight. Struck out twice in that game yesterday. Just expanded the strike zone. He's got to get more focused.
The pitch. There's a ground ball. Andrus with a pickup. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. And a good half inning there. Gone. Safeco Field. Whoa, what a night to be here. It is beautiful for baseball. Roof open. And it's Adrian Beltre in the box now. He's a 15-year veteran. And that gets it done. Beltre, a base hit. So that brings Josh Hamilton to the plate. Upcoming, the schedule for the Seattle Mariners. They wrap up this Texas series tomorrow. They'll kick off a series with the Houston Astros. That's a division rivalry. That's a 3-game series. Then they continue the homestand with a series that should be good. The Minnesota Twins. So, a lot of home games to look forward to. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. And he looks at a sinker in there. 1-1. The 1-1. Hernandez too far outside. That's a ball.
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
One away. And in the batter's box, here's Moreland.
Well, for a while last year, it looked like Safeco Field was a place where the Mariners would thrive. There were 2 games over 500 at the All-Star break, but things went south after that.
And this at-bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. That turn down the Mariners had last year, the 3rd worst home record in the American League. John, you have got to win games at home if you're going to do anything.
Yeah, and
swung on line to right center field, and that's through a base hit. Beltre's going to try and score. There's the throw. He's in there. Wow, tremendous hustle all the way from first.
Number 2, Denard Span.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. And it'll be Denard Span at the plate. What we're seeing here is just a great push. They've been able to jump out in front here in this ball game. You love to get the other team down early.
I think we just saw some important production right there, guys. To get on the board at this stage of the game gives them a real chance of build confidence and to win.
Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Early on in a game like this, your bats are working. You're showing you can take some strides, jump out in front. Get the feeling right now the confidence is growing.
Oh, I think you're right about that. I think what you want to do is just get those tack-on runs. Just find ways to continue to score to build that momentum.
Oh, boy, that one went all the way back. That'll easily move the runner up. The 3-2 pitch. And Denard Span comes up empty with that swing. Strike 3 sets him down.
He threw the sinker ball out of the zone and got the hitter to chase it for a strikeout. You need better plate discipline than that.
There's second baseman in the box now. Towards the middle. Oh, mercy. Boy, that did not miss him by much, but he got out of the way. He's around third, heading for the plate. And he scores.
Now the pitcher left us one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with the run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
Jimenez at the plate. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right swing and a bouncer up the middle. And Cano picks it up. Throws to first, side is retired. And so their second inning offense able to plate 2 runs here. That offense is rolling now. The Rangers lead.
For the Seattle Mariners.
And it's Adam Litt now to lead it off.
Number 25, Adam.
Big breaker on the 0-0 pitch. It's a called strike. 243 hitter last year against the Rangers. Line towards third and foul. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off.
Well, you're told with an 0-2 count to spread out your stance and to choke up on the bat so you can put the ball in play. Better control of the bat. And that's what he did right there. That 0-2 pitch, just barely getting enough of it to put it in foul territory so he can continue this at bat.
Gary, he threw a 2-seamer. Here's K-Cam.
Here's what's next for the Rangers. They finish up the Seattle series tomorrow. They go up against the Diamond. Swing sends this one on the line to right center. And that's the first hit for the Mariners in the game. That'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position. Ho hum, another year, another season for Robbie Cano, where he topped 100 runs scored and 100 RBIs as well. That's 2 seasons in a row he's accomplished that feat.
Fouled off. Cano has become a real thrill to watch in the game. You're talking about the big numbers, 104 runs, 118 RBIs, 28 home runs. I mean, it is amazing for a player to be able to be as consistent as he is.
Yeah, and he hit 5th in the lineup, and he has the ability to hit anywhere in the lineup, and that's what makes him so great. He can hit behind runners if he has to. He can drive them in. He can hit the ball out of the ballpark. To me, he's probably the best hitter in the game.
First pitch is a curveball outside, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Swung on, that is hit. Number 7. Throw in time, forces him at second for the 3rd out. So no runs. And we've got Andrus batting. He's in the top echelon of hits right now. And he starts him out. And Hernandez can't get him to swing at that low pitch.
Just a solid offensive player day in and day out, and a guy that really can deliver for this offense.
Lost the grip to that changeup, and it's 2-0. Well, with 3 balls, Andrus right now can decide to pick a pitch.
Today, he'd love to duplicate what he did last night when he picked up 4 big base hits.
Not going to get the call on that one. He's lost him. He'll get down to first with a walk.
I'm not sure you're paying attention to this game. First base was open there, and with the hitter coming up, I'd pitch around him too.
That will bring Shin Soo Choo to the plate. Not looking last time. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, one pitch we've seen a lot of is that 4-seamer. Seems to me like he's relying on that way too much.
Well, guys, in looking at everything he's been throwing, the thing I notice is how few times he's gone to the changeup. Not sure if he's not feeling confident with it, if the grip's not right, but he needs to use his off-speed stuff.
There's a ground ball, and he scoops it up. That's one. Now over to first, and safe at first. Close play, not quite enough time to get him.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. I know they wanted to.
And Alex Rodriguez is up the plate and is 1 down.
But for so long, A-Rod was one of the premier power hitters in the game. Still will take a pitcher deep if you give him the chance, but it isn't the same as when he was hitting 40 or 50 out each year.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. A lot of discussion as to whether A-Rod would reach the all-time home run total. You just knew he could not keep those yearly numbers up, John, and they've come down a little bit.
Yeah, 9 seasons where he topped 40 homers, 3 of those 50-plus home run seasons. I don't know if he'll get to that again. He might not reach 10 of 40 or more homers, but he's still a threat in the lineup.
Changeup misses, full, 3-2.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Let's take a look at the sinker. Looks good in the K-cam. Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. First in hits. And they also scored the most runs in the league. The most potent offense around. It's all about scoring runs, however you're going to do it. And they figured out how to get it done.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, that's just an absolutely great pitch. You wonder why the batter swung through it. If he can continue to throw that pitch right there, they're not going to hit that one today.
You're out. Strike 3, Adrian Beltre. He got caught looking, and he's out of there. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Texas 2.
Plate for the Seattle Mariners.
Chris Iannetta at the plate.
Number 17, Chris.
Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, not a lot of team offense yet last night for his club, but he did drive in their only 2 runners.
A line drive towards short. Andrus with a pickup. That's 1 down.
Let's take a look at the American League rankings from last season and check out what the Seattle Mariners did. 9th in triples, 9th in stolen bases, and well, the home run numbers just weren't quite stacking up with some of the other clubs around, really showing that they had to manufacture runs and not get their offense from power.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. He flew out his last time up. And the first pitch. That one goes foul. Foul! The pitch. That swung on, hit on the ground. Andrus with a pickup. Throws on to first, side is retired. Quick half inning there. And here's Josh Hamilton.
clearly getting things done at the plate. 5 hits in his last 11 at-bats. If you've seen him over the last 4 games, you realize he's locked in right now. Swinging the bat very well. Could be the start of a hot streak.
That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge.
Well, the hitting coaches will tell you that if you stay back on the curveball, you've got a chance to put it in play. But with that kind of movement, it makes it very, very difficult to get a base hit.
Hamilton grounds it. Sager. That's gone away. Our State Farm leaderboard recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. The Yankees, #1. Second, the Rangers. Third spot, the Red Sox. Fourth, the Orioles. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
He deals. And he lays off that one outside. 1-2.
Well, they wanted solid pitching, and Hernandez is bringing it today. Good job all around.
All right, now a look at the number of quality strikes that this guy has thrown today. John, Steve, is there anything there that stands out?
What stands out is that when he's been most successful is when he's hitting the inside and outside corners of the plate. He's keeping the ball out of the middle, and that's the way you have success in this league.
That's exactly it. Keep the ball out of the center of the plate, make it difficult for the hitter to center the ball on the bat.
And with 2 strikes on him, Denard Span, he's going to have to shorten the swing.
Got to be feeling good today. Picked up a couple hits in the game last night.
Tried to get him to go after that slider, but it's 1-2.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing, liner, back up the middle. And that's a base hit. Span on board now.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
First pitch on the way. Does not make contact with Hernandez delivered. Changing the eye level of hitters is such a key component. Here we can see the breakdown of how this guy has been mixing locations.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types, that you have the greatest chance of success each time out on the mound.
Hey, John, you know this is a game of adjustments, and the hitters have not been able to adjust to the location and the rhythm of his pitching.
Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2. And the sinker swung on and missed, side retired. A good inning from Felix Hernandez. He's allowed just 2 across 4 innings. He'll need to continue.
Coming to bat for the Seattle Mariners.
And it's Parra batting.
Number 18.
And just 3 out of 14 lifetime against the Rangers. And that's taken for a strike.
Into the 4th inning, clearly pitching dominating this lineup right now. Look, he's only given up 1 hit, and they just have not had quality at bats against him. He's making it look easy.
And it's caught by Span. And fans, there's more baseball coming this Friday. We'll see the Cubs playing away from Chicago. They head into Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. All gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Looking forward to that one.
Swing and a liner to right center. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. He's going to try to stretch it. The throw. And he's in there third. Way ahead of the throw.
Well, he's having some kind of season this year, Gary. Really the guy leading this team's offense. Some kind of offensive production.
RBI situation, Adam Lind.
Adam Lind turning things around for himself and getting it done at the plate in 2011. Great stat line for him.
Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. And it's going to be Chu as he drops back for. Here comes Cruz to the plate. And Cruz comes in.
A good piece of hitting right there. Listen, he's not a star, but he knows what to do. Good, productive at bat.
Seager's in the batter's box. Boy, they've been making some strides here. Close ball game, and this offense may just be beginning. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. Lays off the cutter. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches.
Look, guys, he has got to mix it up a little bit more than what he's done. So far, going just with that four-seamer, he's going to get in trouble.
You know, John, one of the things I'm noticing, checking out the inside edge data, is that so far in this outing, he's staying away from his slider. So I'm not sure.
Up to the plate.
Jimenez at the plate. He'll get things started.
Number
Fifth inning.
38.
Here's the first pitch. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
A good sinking movement on that pitch, right on the black, away from the hitter. Tough pitch to hit.
Line foul towards third. Hit on the ground towards second, and Cano picks it up. In time for the out. And the lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. The Yankees, number 1. The Orioles, second. Third, the White Sox. Rangers, fourth. And for the Blue Jays, they are in fifth.
Well, you see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
That will bring Shin-Soo Choo to the plate.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprising to see him off and running to try to steal this base. Well, 2 straight seasons for Shin-Soo Choo where he reached 20 homers and 20 stolen bases. Last year, though, he couldn't quite hit that mark. Spent some time on the DL.
That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge. We're talking about Choo and the injuries. He's got to be looking at this year a little skeptically. He ended last year with a left oblique strain.
Well, you know, the Indians were out of the race by the time he came back with that injury. He's a major contributor to this team. They just need him healthy, and he's pretty consistently productive.
And Shin-Soo Choo swings right through that. That's strike 3.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam.
Rodriguez.
There's one on. Here's Alex Rodriguez. How's he attacking on the first delivery? Let's look here.
You throw strike 1, you get out. You tell pitchers that, but now they get a chance to see it. He's retired 9 batters after going 0-1 in the count on him.
Here's the 1-0. Rodriguez swings and misses. Count even at 1. He is 3 for 18 lifetime against Felix Hernandez.
And sometimes you just don't pick up the ball out of a pitcher's hand, and this righty is one of those guys for this batter.
1-2 pitch coming. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game. That's a good innings worth of work to add to the others. Felix Hernandez pitching well. 8 strikeouts for him.
Up to the plate.
And Robinson Cano to bat. On the base pass, number 2 and steals in the ball club. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. 1-0 now. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1.
He's got to have some confidence in this one. 3 hits in the game last night. Must be seeing the ball well.
That's taken low for a ball. 2-1. Now, guys, let's check out the numbers here on balls thrown outside that strike zone and see how he's been. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's going to be Choo as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
This ball looked good coming off the bat. I thought it would carry a little bit further, but the right fielder able to keep a beat on it, roam back and put it away.
Line drive fouled off towards first. Pitch on the way. He swings and drives this one. No problem for him as he gets that out.
Designated hitter.
Chris Ionetta at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses and he falls behind. 2-0. He deals. Smash towards the middle, and that gets the tying run on board.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
The rookie shortstop in. And here's a quick chance to look at how this guy has been mixing up his locations to this lineup.
Well, how can you complain about what this guy has done today? I mean, most of the game he's been locked in.
You know, in respect to how he's been mixing up his location, he's doing it enough to keep the hitters off balance and keep them guessing, wondering what's coming next.
Here's the pitch. Pulls off on the slider, 2-2.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
Taps this one foul to the right. And he holds off on the curve, full count.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout in. And it's Adrian Beltre to lead us off. Looking to do a little better this time. He got called out on strikes against Hernandez.
Well, he got him with the heat before. You think he's going to go back there again. He has to, right?
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K. You got to expand that strike zone. And so we'll take a look here at the pitches that swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. Number 10. One away now.
Nice easy ground ball to shortstop. Able to get over, make the play. Good strong throw across the infield to get the runner at first.
And here's Josh Hamilton.
Well, again, another shortened season for Josh Hamilton, spending some time on the disabled list. 25 homers, almost 100 RBIs, though, for a guy who gets injured a lot.
Change up just off the black. Falls behind, 2-0. Josh Hamilton, even though the numbers were a little bit down from 2010, his season last year, an average still right around that 300 mark.
Well, that's what he is, a 300 hitter with that sort of approach at the plate. Always solid contact. And when he hits it, he can drive it out of the ballpark. Power numbers down a little bit because of the injuries to the legs, but a guy that you know is always a threat at the plate.
And that will be ball 4. That'll complete the free pass.
Now, he was just looking to expand the strike zone, see if he could get him to chase, but with first base open, didn't want to put anything he could put the fat part of the bat on.
And they're behind in this ball game, and by the looks of things, they got a starter out there who's tired.
There's no question about it. I think they have to strongly consider making a move here as we see him before our eyes running out of gas. Here's the pitch. He got him. That's 9 Ks now. Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
Pretty good looking pitch right there. Danced a little bit outside. Maybe he thought that was going to go the other way.
Yeah, and he found out the outside part of the plate, and the umpire and everyone else knew that was a strike.
Here's Denard Span. He singled in his last at bat. Played by Cano. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they can't put. And in the batter's box, it's Martin.
Number 2.
Let's take a look at what he's doing on these first pitch to hitters.
The first pitch of the bat oftentimes is the most critical pitch. And when he does not throw a strike with the first pitch, he's given up 2 hits in this game.
Number 7. 1 down.
This guy makes it look easy and retires another one at first.
And it's Parra batting. And here's the first one. Fastball too low, 1-0.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That 2-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Curveball just misses, falls behind 2-0. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. 2 away.
For the Seattle Mariners, left fielder.
It's Nelson Cruz. He tripled in, scored last time through. Line towards first, and that is in there. The tying run is on base. And that will bring Adam Lynn to the plate.
Well, you got to love to see this guy get on base with 2 outs right here with that base hit. Now, it's up to his teammates to figure out a way to.
That one's drilled to short. Gets down. The go-ahead runs on base. Fantastic chance here. Steve, sometimes that pitch down the middle you want to drive. He chose to take it the other way.
Well, good piece of hitting. You don't have to always pull that ball. You think up the middle at first and then adjust accordingly. Outstanding adjustment.
Seager's in the batter's box. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swung on and fouled away. Foul ball! The pitch. Oh, tough one to lay off right there. That fastball. 1-2. The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Texas in charge here.
Now up to the plate.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. He'll lead off the 7th. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. And Hernandez can't get him to swing at that low pitch. Already 1 hit in the ball game. 1 for 2 off Hernandez.
You got to strike out on the sinker in the last at bat. You've got to go back to that pitch again during this at bat, at least when you have 2 strikes.
Well, he's been working that pitch with a lot of success getting Ks. In fact, 3 other batters have also been set down with it.
The 2-0 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike.
Now that he's established the bottom of the strike zone, it gives him so many options. He can go to the breaking ball or climb the ladder with another fastball.
Sinker called strike 2. 2-2 on the way. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
Get a chance to take a look at the slider right here, Gary.
Number 38, Chris Jimenez.
He helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
Jimenez at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. Swung on, line to right field. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. Number 1, the Yankees. 2nd, the Rangers. In 3rd, the Angels. The Tigers 4th. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key.
Line shot into center field. And he gets it down. That's his 3rd hit. 3 for 3.
Now up to the plate.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And he comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
And there's a swing. Line drive, center field. And that'll put you on first. Now here comes a runner to the plate. And he scores. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
And here's Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod. And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching.
Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Bullpen always happy to have as big a lead as they can get going into the late innings, but hey, at least they got themselves a lead.
No, you're right. Managers don't mind it too much either, but they want to keep piling it on right here. They'll like it even more that way.
He delivers, and Rodriguez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even the count.
Boy, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so
up the middle, and it falls. Andrus will come in. And Chu will follow him home. This Texas offense, multiple chances here.
Number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Now batting with 1 down, Adrian Beltre. And they've not had the struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Well, they're taking advantage of add-on time, and the opportunities are there. They're cashing in, adding on to this lead.
And you hope that swung on, line towards the gap in left center. Out number 2. And that'll hold the runner at first.
Now up to the plate for the Texas Rangers.
Now with 2 outs. Chance here for Josh Hamilton. He has a .286 batting average against the Mariners. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball headed for the middle. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate. Texas leading by 4.
Now up to the plate.
And it's Robinson Cano now. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing. Hit in the air to center field. That's 1 away.
Up to the plate for the Seattle Mariners. Number 3.
Catcher up to the plate. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. Contact. That one high in the air, but that's going to be fouled down the right side. Here's the pitch. Good movement to that cutter, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Okay, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
The 1-2 pitch. It's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. Base hit his last time. Let's that breaking ball go outside for ball 1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Towards center field. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they're unable to make any noise here in this. And here's Mitch Moreland leading it off with a called 3rd strike in his last time up. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed, 0-2. And it goes foul. Tried to get him to go after that cutter, but it's 1-2.
Tried to backdoor that cut fastball, just trying to catch the outside corner. Couldn't quite get it.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
You have to protect with 2 strikes. It doesn't matter what they throw. He gets the curveball there, down and in. You at least have to fight the
swing and lined up the middle. And he gets that one down. His second hit, 2 for 4 today. State Farm leaderboard. Look at the teams with the most runs produced from last year's season. Number 1, the Rangers. 2nd, the Yankees. In 3rd, the Angels. 4th, the White Sox. And it's the Red Sox, number 5. Line shot into center field. That one gets through for a base hit. Span heading for 3rd. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
Well, he swung at that well in the last game, getting 2 hits, and he seems to be continuing it in this one.
Jimenez at the plate. Singled and scored his last time around. And that breaks low, and it even ends up in the dirt. At the belt, the 1-0. Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0. Comes set, now the 2-0. Here's a beautiful changeup for a called strike, 2-1.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And Span scores. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
Here's Elvis Andrus now with the RBI chant. This is a potent offense on the field right now. Really good. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. First runner gets in.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
Shin-Soo Choo looks to knock in a run. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Well, as you can see, they're just pouring it on right now. They got out to an early lead, and the hits keep on coming, and so do the runs.
A fly ball. And it goes foul. And you do get feelings in these games, and the feeling right here is this thing is out of reach.
Well, we have to credit the hitters, certainly, but I think you have to put some blame on the pitching. They just did not get it done today. Let's see if they can put an end to this rally.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. 2 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. The first runs in easily.
Solid approach at the plate. Got a pitch that he could do something with it that he could handle, and he picks up an RBI. Good job.
Runner on at second base now for A-Rod. This is a potent offense on the field right now, really dominating.
Gary, I mean, with that hit right there, I mean, they're just pouring gasoline on the fire right now. Somebody's got to have a hose.
And here's the first one. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike one. And if you only had an answer, the hitters would love to know, where did this come from? More importantly, how do we keep it? There are games like this during the season where you just can't get anybody out.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, if you could bottle it, you could sell it, and I'd go into business with you, and we'd both be millionaires.
Rodriguez fouls off another. Back up the middle. Oh, man, was that close. That was right back at him. Somehow he got out of the way. Andrus will score.
Now batting.
Well, the pitching change doesn't pay off. Trying to want to keep the score right where it is, but he comes in and he is greeted rudely by an RBI single. That'll extend this lead even further.
Runner on first now for Adrian Beltre. Well, we've seen this club's offense, and I think we're going to see some more. They're running away with it, Steve. First pitch, a changeup outside, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Beltre on a swing and a miss to even the count.
Well, you have to be ready for something hard, and this guy wasn't anticipating it. That's why he was late on that two-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss, and the ball tailing down, 1-2. It's hit foul by Beltre. Foul! And Adrian Beltre looks at that one for a ball. It'll even it up.
They went with the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Foul! Here it comes. Another foul ball. Beltre working hard in this at bat.
Well, this is one of these at-bats that you know you want to get something to drive. The bottom line is...
He sends this one in the air towards center. Martin's there. And that one's put away to retire the side. Big offensive inning. 5 base hits and 4 runs. The Rangers just keep rolling along. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. There's a swing and a liner. In time for the out.
Number 2.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
That four-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit 2 times over the course of the game.
And sure, that pitch has been hit twice, but he's been solid here, keeping more than a couple runs off the board. Definitely a strong outing for him.
Swung on, liner to right. That's going to be a base hit for Martin. Doesn't get there in time. He is on. So Gerardo Parra will come up now.
Number 18.
Well, this guy's always a threat to go. He steals a lot of bases, so they're going to have to keep a close eye on him. And maybe they'll make a mistake to the hitter, paying attention to the runner.
Flew out last time. Swing and a miss, 1 strike.
Boy, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it, or he's got no chance to hit it.
He's up with it. Now it's 2 down.
You want to make sure you at least get it out in this situation. The runner is able to advance now into scoring position.
So Nelson Cruz will try to keep this going. 2 for 3 thus far. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone.
That's a good pitch with a cut fastball. When you're throwing this pitch, you want to start it on the corner, run it off the plate, trying to get the hitter to chase. Good piece of hitting to lay off of it.
And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
Please be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it. Well, he didn't want to lay it right down the middle, but he misses with this one low, and now he's walked him on 4 pitches. He's got to settle down.
So, key moments in a ball game come and go. This one's here, and so's Adam Lynn. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Oh, and he spins a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he throws the breaking ball down and in for a strike right there, even if the hitter
hit up the middle. Martin scores.
That's threading the needle right there. We'll see an eye base hit.
Take those anytime you can get them right between the infielders. That'll drive infielders crazy.
Take any kind of hit, huh?
Seager's in the batter's box. Well, it's a little bit of redemption here, Steve, but you got to wonder if the hurdle's going to be too much. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
That one hit pretty well, but it goes foul off to the right. Curveball, that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 on its way. Misses there. We're even at 2. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That one, a one-hopper off the wall. And Cruz comes in. There's the throw. And Lynn crosses too. Well, the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. Runner standing at third. Here's Robinson Cano. They still need a lot of offense. They're getting some. What they wanted was this a little earlier in this ball game.
Now, they dug themselves an awfully big hole in this game, but give them credit. Putting some quality at-bats together like that one, they're not giving up.
You know, we talk about chipping away in a ball game. Now you've come to hit up the middle. And that one to fall in, and the run will score. Refuel, reload, keep on going. This offense right now is on fire.
Well, that's the third straight hit against him. Clearly, he's running out of gas right now. I don't know how much longer you can leave him in.
Number 41 will be the new pitcher. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Rangers.
Well, it's not surprising they're going to the bullpen now. I just thought maybe they waited a little bit too long. Should have gone and gotten him a little bit earlier.
Tried to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
A tremendous shift in momentum right here. I mean, they picked up 4 runs, so clearly making them their way back into this ballgame, Gary.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. You hope you never need 27 pitches to get out of an inning. Ouch. And here's Josh Hamilton leading it off.
Number 32, Josh Hamilton.
First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. Last year for him, 286 against the Mariners in Seattle. Down the left field line. And Cruz with the catch. One away.
First baseman, number 18.
And in the batter's box, here's Moreland. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. First pitch fastball misses badly that time, 1-0.
Well, hitters know those two-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out, so they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
Baffled him with a curveball, 1-2.
Well, he saw that breaking ball right out of the pitcher's hand. You see this cut he had. This is a power.
Back up the middle. And the diving stop. He's up. Throws in time to first. What a play. Makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
Here's Denard Span.
Now you go back to that injury, Gary, and those are always very difficult ones there. And not much you can do. Sometimes it's just the happenstance of the game that can lead to injury.
Steve, we were talking about the injury. So long as the play is a clean play, even though you don't want to. There's a ground ball. Sager. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Rangers 9, Merritt. Chris Iannetta at the plate. Trying to get here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Boy, that one is stung up the middle. Oh, got him. That is one heck of a play.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground. And obviously they've got a hill still to climb. And running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining. So they've got to get something going and keep it going.
It's going to be Taylor. He swings and nails a liner. 2 down.
Down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, they're looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. He's had one hit 4 times up. That misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Sinker can't find the zone. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's fouled off.
Foul!
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Texas gets the victory.